And it's not it's funny enough, it's not Dallas' first time really.
They do.
If you're a star
Almost like the culture.
Welcome to Jerry Ruler.
But hey, if you're a second tier player, boy, you get signed. You get signed immediately. You get signed like right away, man. It ain't we know
That is so backwards.
but yo, super.
It's like so.
Hey, I mean, 27 years is what is it? No NFC Championship appearance. So
That's what it is. It starts with them. It starts with them.
It starts with the Philadelphia Eagles. That is sad. Get on to the next topic that's been talked about a lot lately. There's been a debate between Jalen Hurts and Cam Newton. What are your guys' thoughts on this debate?
This is the funniest debate ever.
We
don't even have to pull up stats. Just look up Jalen Hurts highlights versus Cam Newton highlights. We're done. We're done. You see what Cam was doing?
So who's bad? Who's better? I just want to see. Say better pack.
As a Cowboys fan, you think even if they were close, I would still pick Cam Newton. But it's not close.
Like who tennis? It's close.
A game manager versus Cam Newton?
Honestly,
How many MVPs does Jalen Hurts have? How many MVPs Cam Newton has? One. That's all I have to say. All you gotta do is win it once. One versus none is always gonna win.
My big thing is that I would agree Cam is better. But my big thing is the ring does matter a lot more.
What type of team did Cam Newton have?
But hear me out.
Who was he throwing it to, Kevin?
Chill. Let me get there.
AJ Brown.
It does matter
Saquon?
a lot more than the MVP in totality.
It don't.
Not in ranking. Listen again. Not in ranking.
That's a team
The player, but in totality. Again, Cam is better than Jalen Hurts. But
like it's great.
Jalen Hurts is, in my personal opinion, a better starting quarterback than Cam Newton is. At this very moment, right now, we would have just talked with on some ball.
Bro, Smith will be a wide receiver one on Cam Newton.
I'm not gonna hold you. I just think we don't acknowledge. I just don't think we acknowledge that Cam was able to do things with guys that were talented. Ted Ginn was a stud coming out of Ohio State. He was in his prime. He was 30. He was a dog. Greg Olsen is up for a Hall of Fame candidacy. What are we talking about, gang? The first ever tight end to do 1,000 yards in 3 straight seasons. That's like, you gonna tell me Cam ain't had no weapons? Mike Tolbert was a fullback, playing running back, catching the ball. Jonathan Stewart, that offensive line. So when people say Cam did not have weapons, I'm like, all right, y'all wasn't watching ball. Y'all clearly wasn't, because Cam may have not had what you saw as weapons. Or maybe may not have what we think is like a D-Hop, or maybe think of like a Saquon, but he had weapons. It's just Cam was the X factor. Cam was the big weapon.
But AJ Brown? You saying these guys are on AJ Brown?
No, I'm not saying that, but to say Cam had no weapons to get to the Super Bowl is crazy. And he had a stacked defense. He had a defense that was balling that entire year. Luke Kuechly, Coney Ealy, Charles Johnson, Thomas Davis, Josh Norman. Come on,
Eagles had the same thing. You see their D-line?
That's kind of my point.
I think the Eagles had a way better team.
I think the Eagles had a way better team because the guy that led them. That's my point. I think
Saquon was going to do good with a good O-line. It don't matter what Jalen Hurts did. Saquon didn't need a good O-line every single time.
Saquon would have did that with me block for him. I'm not going to
do it with us.
Man, yes, he did. He did do that as a giant. He didn't give him nothing. They ain't giving him nothing for like 5 years in a row. So, again, me personally, we all can agree Cam is better. Skill for skill is not even close. Mind you, both of these boys got Heisman's on their name, so we not talking about no little, these is really good quarterbacks, really elite quarterbacks. Yeah, my God. But if we did talk, be nuanced about it. Skill for skill, Cam is better. But if you wouldn't ask me, leadership, and who is a better quarterback right now, Jalen.
So you say overall, Jalen?
Overall,
overall it's Cam.
Overall, it's
leadership
Cam.
is cool, but
I'm looking at I'm looking at if I would have had Cam on that team. I hate to say it, I really.
They would have won the Super Bowl.
No. This is what I'm saying.
Killed.
I think I know. Actually,
They would have done worse.
I think it would have been. I think the Chiefs would have pissed them. I think the Chiefs would have punched them.
With that Cam Newton?
Yeah, I think it would have been a much closer. I think it would have been a defensive game. Yeah, I think it would have been a super defensive game. You know why? Because even though I know Cam is a great ball player, he's a winner, all that good stuff. My most important memory of Cam is the pump fake on the fumble. Like I don't, and to this day, no one knows why. No one knows why. To this day, and that's like
all the times he ran from one side of the field to the other.
And the thing is, and Cam himself has said that doesn't matter in the conversation. Cam, I'm sorry to say, when Jalen has a Super Bowl, you don't because he served y'all. It does. It matters, dog. It matters. It matters. It does. It does matter. It really does. You can't. I can't be nuanced if I don't take that into account.
Prime Von Miller.
Like, and you know, if you watch that, I don't know if it was Cross or Gross. His tackle was getting killed by Von all game.
Yeah,
And I mean, bro, it was.
Lane Johnson would have had that wrapped up.
No.
Lane Johnson would have
against Prime Von Miller.
He would have done better than the Panthers. He would have done better than the Panthers.
I refuse to believe
they would have done way better than the
You're talking about a Broncos defense that was historic. It wasn't like just a really good defense.
They would have done better.
This was a wait.
I'm just saying they would have done better than the Panthers.
Yes.
That's not that far fetched. The Eagles have a top dog O-line. They have a great O-line.
You don't think that Carolina defense with Lulu and Josh Norman?
I'm just saying
Charles Johnson wasn't going to be on man time?
O-line for O-line. If Jalen Hurts, if Cam Newton had Jalen Hurts team, he probably would have won that game.
I just don't know that. I can't say
I don't know. I can't
say that. But I will concede Cam is a better overall player. But I have to take into account the other things. And if I just take into account leadership, Jalen Hurts got that beat on the Cam. But Cam's the overall better player. No doubt.
When we compliment the Eagles, the first thing I feel like we all compliment is that GM.
I mean, yeah,
the GM's go crazy.
That's the face of the NFL.
Do we ever compliment the GM for Cam Newton's team?
I mean, look what...
They made the team. The GM made the team.
But look at their owner, though. Their owner fired that man. Their owner...
They got
honestly, Tepper, I think, honestly, if Tepper could have it his way, Cam Newton would never be seen again in Carolina.
Okay. I got one more thing. If you put Jalen Hurts on that Panthers team, how far are they going in the playoffs? They ain't going nowhere.
I don't want it.
They ain't going nowhere. They're not going close. That's the difference.
Too much hype.
That's the difference. Cam Newton would do the same thing with the Eagles, then he would be facing Pat Mahomes. But if you put Jalen Hurts in that other situation, that's not happening.
If Jalen Hurts wins the MVP this year, we can all shut up about this.
He is not. I promise you. Lamar is tree-peating.
I'm glad you know.
Dak Prescott would go, babe. Stop it. The touchdown.
Next
time. The touchdown.
I'm going to answer y'all real quick. Why Jalen Hurts gets so much flack from high school to OU to Alabama? He wins. He wins. Yeah, he's a winner. I just don't get it. But it's stop the madness. They're trying to find salt on this kid. I don't understand. Yeah, I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be one to admit it too. I threw salt on Jalen Hurts. I thought when he got benched for 2 in the Natty, that showed me like, oh yeah, dogs don't want it. But who am I to know that? First of all, second of all, me knowing now, hindsight, that was actually the right thing to do. Third of all, Jalen has proven that was just a little chink in the armor to boost me up to be the man, the quarterback, the team, everything. That adversity. So for me, I can say with objectivism, I will say this too. If Jalen Hurts is not in your top 5 quarterback ranking right now, you don't know about. You can't talk about. I agree. You can't talk about. Cannot talk about. I don't care what you say. For me, it would be hard for me. That's fine. That's fine.
It'll be fine.
But it would be hard for me to be talking football right now, saying what he did this year is not the top 5 quarterback. If you say you're a great game manager, Tom Brady got 6 rings off a game manager.
Yeah, I was like this.
So
I might go.
So
he would be a good game manager.
Come on, bro. Please, bro. I'm begging, bro.
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.